We asked the One Piece community who are the worst leaders in the game.
Hundreds of you answered our poll, and now these 8 players will have to battle it out with what you deemed to be the worst leaders in the game.
And not only is the winner today walking home with a box of extra Booster 01,
But also the cursed crown, which will immortalize their bad leader forever.
are you ready?
Yeah!
Let's start!
Let's do it!
Whoa! Double film!
Obligatory, what do you do? Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Now that we've said that, somebody tell me what both of them do.
So I'm actually really excited to be cooking with Red Uta. She's a 5-life leader with pay 1 Dawn, and up to one of your characters with no base effects gains 2k power. I moved into a film version of the deck because of the Monkey D. Luffy film searcher. He's able to search out all of my 2k counters, my big vanilla bodies, and my top end, which is 10 cost Shanks. The core strategy for this deck is to play a vanilla card on my second turn to force through some big damage while building out my board.
Good luck.
Take 1, I'll pay 1 for Nami and I'll pass.
Okay.
So I'm on starter deck Shanks. Amazing. He's a 5-life purple leader that lets me Dawn -3 once per turn to give all my film type characters 2,000 power for my turn. So I built this deck focusing on a purple mid-range strategy to grind value, while featuring a number of film traded cards to let me suddenly force through damage with that leader ability. To do that, I'm leaning on 12 value cards in Queen, Reiju, and OPO6's Guild Tesoro to generate card advantage, while leaning into film-based ramp in Ein and Event Pack Uta, as well as Blocker Kid to recur Dawn. The coolest addition is probably the new Zephyr, which acts as both removal and a film body to boost off leader. But of course, I had to play the starter deck 5's Douglas Bullet, who can really knock some heads paired with Shanks.
I'll pass.
You pass? Okay. I'll draw for turn. I'll pay 3 for Schneider. I'll use Nami ability, and I'll go 6 at life.
Classic.
Classic.
I'll take the first.
Okay.
No trigger.
Pass.
Let's go 5, leader. No trigger. Pay 4. Ruta.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Okay. Not sure if he realizes it, but the fact that I'm untapping with Schneider here is huge. Not only is it an on-curve threat to apply pressure, but thanks to my leader's ability, he'll be swinging for 7k every single turn that I untap with him.
Grab this.
Plus, with this booster Nami, activating my leader ability to buff my Schneider to 7k is pretty much free. I'm able to use Nami's ability to move that rested Dawn to any of my characters on the board. We'll go 7 at life.
He's blocking preemptively,
Blocking.
and he's gonna let it die.
Can I tell you something?
Wait, he didn't
really
activate?
weird
Wait,
about
he didn't
pizza
activate?
Pizza Cats?
We'll give this. And then we go 8 to life.
No trigger.
Pass.
I had to give him my Uta that turn. He was getting in far too much, way too quick, and I was already having a hard enough time being down 3 life. I need to start outvaluing this board before I get buried.
Kid out.
Okay.
And go 6 into Schneider.
I'll give you 2k.
Okay.
I know I can't remove something from the board if Yeehaw doesn't want me to, so I plan to play this kid and have the most profitable next turn possible.
So I'm still untapping with this Schneider, and now I'm at enough Dawn to go wide with all my smaller units, even with his blocker kid out. If I can get it off the board, that would be great, because I'm afraid of what he can do if he stays at Dawn parity. But otherwise, it's time to push Zach to the edge. We'll go 7 at life.
I'll do 7-8.
Okay. We use Nami effect. Touch one here. 6 at life.
This dude's relentless!
Dawn up.
6.
6.
Fine. Don't give me the kid. I can play beefy blockers too.
Here.
I'll pay 6 for Bullet, and since I'm film, he's a blocker. But
Is this deck? What am I playing against? I managed to hold on to this kid, so now it's time for Value Town.
I'm gonna go 5 into Schneider.
normally, I'd be okay with losing this Schneider, but Zach's at 2 life, and I don't think he can afford to attack it with this blocker kid as well. Or at least if he does, I'm okay with it. I'll give you a 1k.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 5.
Yep.
For Guild Tesoro. On play. -1, Kid, bring it back.
Yep.
And then I'll dig these 2 out of my trash. 4. Play the Uta.
Okay.
Now I've got my shields up with a bit of built-in interaction thanks to Uta blocker. Plus, I have a second copy of Guild Tessero in case I need to do that again next turn.
This value play Zach has done is pretty good. He's gotten a free 2k counter back, gained a blocker who can also turn off one of my attacks, or open my Nami to being attacked on his turn. And if the blocker doesn't die, he'll have an extra body to swing at me next turn. Luckily, I didn't give him the Schneider, so I can force some damage or resource trading this turn. But since I have extra Dawn, let's start by giving myself some options.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I'll grab Shiraya.
Okay.
I'm gonna use leader effect, and I'll give Schneider 2k. I'll go 7 at life. I like starting with a 7k swing here, because if he wants to counter, he loses more than what he just recurred off to Zoro. And then, if he gives me a blocker and counters out, I can work my way into his board with my other attacks.
I'm gonna block and give you a 2K.
Okay. Go 5 at life.
I'll give you 1.
Okay. Attach one here. We'll use Nami effects. I'll attach another here. Go 7 at Kid.
Okay.
Trash this Luffy. I'm gonna play down Shura. Go 7 at life.
I'm gonna block, rest the Shiraya.
Shut up. You're right. My fault. I forgot about that. Go for it. So I got a little too tunnel vision on this turn and missequenced, giving Zach an opening to work his way into my board, especially while this Shiraya I was gonna lean on is still a 4k power. I'm quite nervous and bracing for this next turn.
My board last turn created the opening. Now it's on me to work my way through these attackers and start turning the corner on this game.
5 into Shiraya. Go 6 into Schneider.
And as I was working my way through board, it happened. The camera overheated.
What's happening? Oh!
Mike came in to fix it, but with the observer delay, my turn was already over. So I was able to play a new Guild Tessero to get back that Shiki and Uta again. Then replay the Uta so that I can work my way to outgrowing Yeeha's board while keeping my Dawn count high.
Just making sure.
Yeah, you're okay. Thanks, guys.
So we're getting dangerously close to where he's gonna be slamming bodies that I can't clear, all while dumbing up the board with blockers. Luckily, my deck list has just the card for this situation. I'm gonna play Shanks. I'm gonna KO the Guild Tesoro.
Oh, this isn't good.
And then I'm gonna go 7 into the rested Guild Tesoro.
I'm gonna go up to 8.
Okay, I'm gonna use Nami ability. Attach. I'm gonna go 6 into Guild Tesoro.
And I'll go to 1.
Okay, pass.
This is what a purple deck like mine builds towards. Let's rumble.
I'm gonna go 11 into the Douglas.
So I figured if Yeehaw wanted to take a play out of my book by going bigger, I'd take a play out of his by going wider.
I'm gonna pay 4 for Reiju, and because I'm at 5, I'm gonna
Is
go
it
2.
if you're equal or less down 2, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide how best to utilize the position I'm in. On one hand, I have few threats on the board, while Zach's still at 2 life. But on the other hand, I'm at 4 life, which means if I pressure him with my Shanks while I rebuild, he probably can't kill me. And he has to invest a lot into removing the Shanks. Let's go 12 at life.
I'm gonna Uta, rest,
Yep.
Luffy.
Sure. Pay 1 for another Nami.
Oh! The sauce! You see the Schneider back. Oh, those trash. Okay, that's fine. That's what I do.
Use both Nami effects.
Okay.
I'll go 9 alive.
How does he have a full board again? I feel like I don't have a lot of options here. I counter this and going wide is free next turn. And with nothing in my hand to answer this, I'm just gonna take it and hope it finds me an out.
No trigger.
I'm gonna trash the Luffy. 3. Shiraya, and I'll pass.
I'm gonna go 6 into leader.
No trigger.
Go 5 into leader.
Give you 1k.
Okay.
And without much to do, I have to wall up and create an opportunity to crack back next turn. It's worked before, so maybe it'll work again.
4 for the Uta.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay, I'll draw for turn. I feel powerful with this board, but somehow Zach's got a grid full of cards and a board full of blockers again. This Uta just keeps messing up my attacks and my blocks.
Go, so this copies leader,
Yep.
9 into Reiju.
I'm gonna go to 10.
Oh shit, okay. How many in hand now?
4 in hand.
This is 6 into Reiju.
I'll let it go.
Okay.
I may have got the Reiju off the board, but I need to bleed him as much as possible so I can secure the kill next turn. Or else, this wall he's putting up might get too big to play around.
Okay, tap out and then.
Is it another
Shiraya? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, now we're in a new game, folks.
Yeah, my man, I thought we were playing a fun red film deck. Why you throwing these meta cards at me?
I'm gonna rest him on me.
Okay. I'll use both Nami abilities.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give 2 here. We'll go 7 into life.
Damn.
Okay, and then we'll go 12 into life. Okay, pass.
Call me a Titan, because I just busted through that wall.
This feels like one big game of Marco Polo. He builds a board, I build a wall. He breaks the wall, I break the board, I build a wall again.
This whole turn without using the this whole game without using my leader ability. -1.
Yeah.
It's the same old play.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Go 6 into Shiraya.
But I built my deck around film to utilize this leader, and goddammit, I'm gonna use this leader even if it kills me.
I'm gonna use leader ability.
Okay.
Go 8 into Kid and Killer.
Yeah, you got that.
And then pay 4 for Uta.
Okay.
Sorry, Zach, but even the world's most annoying Uta blocker can't save you now.
Go 13 out of life.
Yeah.
Let's go. And then 14 out of life?
I mean,
No.
GG.
There we go. Yeah, we're 2 Utas. Yeah,
This is gonna be awful for me if I get that
put Iceburg in here.
I'm so happy. We took a survey, bro. We took a survey.
like 05. I want to be clear. We pulled Discord, Facebook,
And Reddit.
YouTube
Yeah.
and Reddit, and y'all chose this. So if y'all looking mad in the comments, you're the problem.
I didn't say I'm not getting mad.
I get to play Iceburg for this event, which may seem meh, but in a field full of the worst leaders, I don't think this should be here. He's a 5-life purple leader that can attack, but as activate main, Dawn -1, play a 5-cost or less Gallilaw Company card from my hand. With this ability, I'm able to go wide with mid-sized bodies fast. Plus, they'll let me interact with my opponent or accrue additional value. And with Gallilaw Company, an Iceburg version of Onigashima, I'll have no problem keeping my Dawn count on curve while aggressively Dawn minusing. Since this deck wants to keep powering out bodies, I've strapped it with plenty of card selection in Searcher Kokoro, 5-drop Queen, Reiju, and both 4 and 5-cost Khalifa. If Gallilaw builds boards the way they build ships, or will soon be sunk.
Play a Momo. And use the Momo ability. Search.
I'm playing green Oden for this event. It's a 5-life leader that lets me trash a land of Wano type card once per turn to untap 2 of my rested Dawn. With that in mind, I decided to build my deck around Dawn utilization and taking multiple actions per turn over card advantages. With this ability, I can either play multiple characters in a turn, play a character and still swing aggressively, or play a character and leave up Dawn for a counter event to protect board. Then by leveraging interaction pieces like Issho, Yamato, Punk Gibson, and Ryuma, I can focus on board control rather than dealing damage, until I can safely deploy my bombs in 8-cost Oden and 9-cost Zoro. Once they're on the board, even at full life, my opponent's game will be short-lived.
Take Toki.
Okay.
And I'll pass turn.
Gallilaw, it's basically Onigashima. Leader effect, -1 Dawn. Lucci, pass.
I think it's the best case if you set the attacker, because now whatever attacker he plays is at risk here.
Honestly, it feels like
Saka
you
was like really
got
solid.
perfect turn 2.
Swing 5 to lead.
Okay.
Momo. Ability. 5. To Oden. Pay 3. For Nico. I'll pass my turn.
It's gonna rush him, dude.
I just want to zoom in on myself chomping on his pizza and nothing else.
That's content, baby.
That's content, baby. ASMR, man. Yo, how much I gotta pay you all put Theo channel?
Bro, give me $5 right now.
No, I'm paying you for your feet.
I'll go right. Yeah.
Kokoro, search the top 5 for a water 7. So I'm in a pretty good place. Oden's ability leans into being pretty aggressive, and Or didn't play an Okiku or any sort of way of interacting with my board. While I've got both Stage and Lucci, allowing me to interact with his characters while pumping out threats at no cost. I'm going to cut off his card advantage with this Momonosuke so that I can focus on outvaluing him before interacting with his characters next turn, thanks to Lucci's ability and pulling ahead enough for that Oden to be less scary.
But I also think it's really.
Wait, does he have 3 Odins? Two.
No!
Oh my god!
What's the 2K? The killer altar.
Oh, Hitoriki Kamazo?
Yeah.
Hitoriki Kamazo. La, 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 la.
He doesn't get it now, so.
I'm sorry, I missed it. What?
Tada.
Yeah, what card?
He got Khalifa.
Khalifa, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
one.
The new one or the old one?
No, the
Old
old
one. Okay.
That's what I said.
What is wrong with us?
I'm still stuck on the Katamari Damacy, but he don't keep
How do you know the last 3 months of being playing RP Law has been that in my head every time it's in my hand? Hitoriki Kamazo.
Ability, -1. Khalifa, -1. Get back a 4. Reiju, 3 cards, draw 2. So we have the same amount of Don.
Yes.
Here we go.
He got a 10 Don value on that turn.
It's the funniest part is no one's taken a life yet.
But his leader can't attack, so he's stupid.
Sev has clearly powered ahead of me in this early game, so I needed to break up this board as much as possible. My Mountain God can come down as a 7k body, making it harder for Sev to fight it down with a Lucci arrest. And since these Odins don't have counter anyway, I'm going to use one to restand some Don and pressure the Lucci.
Can you rob Lucci?
8 at Lucci.
Okay. Pass.
Having to give up an extra card to protect this Lucci while this Mountain God gums up the board isn't great. It'll require extra Dawn to take it down, and if I set it up for an attack, it means the Neko is also live to block one of those. So I think the best play here is to start chipping away at life so that Or has to be a little more cautious on how he exposes himself on later turns. Let's go 5.
Take it. No trigger.
5.
Give you 1.
5.
I'll take it. No trigger.
6, no ability.
I'll block that.
Okay. Kelly Law. Pass.
I think Sev got aggressive because he figured out I was priced into tapping out for Oden this turn. Lucky for me, I got a Ryuma off life, meaning I'm not setting up a crackback, I'm cracking back now.
Let's do 8 to rob Lucci.
Yeah, that's fine.
7 to Khalifa.
This Khalifa? Yeah.
4 for Ryuma. KO the Reiju.
Okay.
And now that Lucci's gone, I can freely set up this Toki for when I do tap out for Oden.
So I may have played into this Ryuma a little too hard. I just really read him on having to play Oden that turn, and now my board's paid the price and created a great opportunity for Oden next turn. Lucky for me, he put the perfect pair of cards into my trash. So I'm going to get a little extra aggressive this turn before the Oden makes it down, and then gas up for the following turn after he taps out.
The leader?
The leader, yeah.
Okay.
7 leader.
I'll take it. No trigger.
Ability. Her ability. Getting the Reiju and Bluno.
So this is such a sweet combo. Khalifa can grab any 2 cost 4 or lower characters, so my Reiju, like earlier, and now my Bluno. And then my Bluno's on play lets me play a cost 5 water 7 character from the hand or trash, letting me replay Lucci so that Or's Toki can't interfere with my attacks next turn.
Dude, he has a whole board again! What is that?
That's why I'm saying he shouldn't be in this.
I would be tilted, man.
That leader's too good now.
How does he have an entire board again? I worked so hard to clear it, and everything's back just like that. How is this one of the worst leaders in the game? Fine. If he wants me to play Oden so bad, I'll play Oden.
Yamato, arrest your Rob Lucci. I'll swing 7 into the Rob Lucci.
He a 2K.
Okay. Swing 5 into Kokoro. 6 into Rob Lucci.
I'll give you the 1K.
Thanks to my leader ability, I'm playing 2 Odens this turn. Technically.
Leader ability. Trash the Kozuki Oden.
Yep.
Get 2 active Dawn.
Yep.
I'll pay 8 for Oden.
Okay.
And pass turn.
So that's my fault. I priced him into playing Oden, just didn't think there'd be 2. But I'm still feeling pretty good. Or's at 2 life and 4 cards in hand, while I'm at 5. I've got an extensive board built with the ability to rest his blocker, and my deck plays haymakers like Rush Kaido. So if I can at least get him to 0 life this turn, I should be able to win this.
I'll ramp. Swing 7, leader, Lucci ability to rest Toki. 7 to lead.
Take it.
And then I got punked.
Get punked!
Again, I've had more fun watching this than anything I'm watching.
This is absolutely miserable. Or has lined up great interaction with my board almost every turn, and I'm finally starting to peter out. But while I probably can't kill him this turn, I need to at least put him to 0. That way, he has to spend at least an entire turn clearing my board before he even starts at my 5 life, giving me plenty of time to repopulate characters or find a Rush Kaido to close this game out.
Ability, Poly, effect ability, pay 2 to ramp up the Dawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. KO Yamato. You have 2 cards in hand?
Mm-hmm.
9 to life.
Okay. No trigger.
Your go.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't quite believe I'm alive. Yes, that Punk Gibson trigger was huge, but I'm at 0 life. And lost my Yamato. If I don't play everything perfect from here on out, my tournament is over.
Let's do 8 to Rob Lucci.
8 to Lucci. Yeah.
Load an ability, rest, restand.
Sure.
8 to
Tilestone.
Tilestone.
Okay.
Ram. 7 to Khalifa.
Yep.
7 to Bluno.
7 to Bluno. Yep. That's fine.
The worst thing I have to worry about here is a Rush Kaido. But I have something special to deal with that. So all I need is this Momo to find a 2K to pad my counter power just a little bit more.
Took Izo.
Okay.
And swing 7 to lead.
No trigger.
Finally some luck. It's not a Kaido, but it is another Kamazo, allowing me to remove the Toki and smash ore for 12k for game.
And pass.
Yeah.
So you can play Kamazo, activate leader, kill the Toki.
Yeah.
And then just swing everything
Swings
in.
everything and just go for game, yeah?
I think he might have to go for it here.
He has to.
No, la, 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 la. Kamazo.
Kamazo.
Mm-hmm.
Leader ability. Fail to find. KO Toki.
Mm-hmm.
Lead.
So the very first thing I'm going to do is pay 2 for Charleston.
Hey, Or, do you know how to do the Charleston?
Charleston?
Yeah.
It's not unusual to love anyone. And I think it's Charleston.
Oh, what?
Charleston!
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, baby.
Oh boy.
So this is 9.
This is rested.
9. And then pay 2 for another Charleston.
Oh my god. So 9 plus
13.
4, so 13. Wow. Unbelievable. Nice job.
Okay.
Crazy. Go ahead.
Play 1 for Momo effect. Toki.
Oh my god. Okay.
Play 4 Yamato.
Oh my god. It's so rough.
7 to Kamazo.
Yep.
I mean, at this point, I have to let him easily clear my board, just so he hits my life. It's find the Kaido, or I'm completely out of this.
Swing 8 to Polly.
Yep.
5 to lead.
Okay. No trigger.
8 to lead.
Take. No trigger.
I've done all I can. I have to stop there and just hope I did not hand him a Kaido already.
1 card.
1 card in hand, 2 open down.
Power to the cards.
2 life, and another draw step. And I can't find a Kaido.
Hey, Bruno.
So all I can do is buffer up my hand, remove this Yamato, and hope he doesn't peg me on being on so many dead cards that he gets scared and goes at my board again.
Polly. Play 2. KO. Yamato.
Relationship with Kaido is over. Khalifa is my Yonko now.
And just like that, Sev is back up to 3 characters on board and a full hand of cards. I can't interact with the board, and I can't defend those attacks next turn, so we're all in.
9 to lead. 3. 9 to lead again.
Take. No trigger.
14 to lead.
I'd say I was toast, but it's more like being boiled.
Yeah, bro. You got this.
That's it. GG's.
GG, bro.
Registration? Because half the people are like,
Getting Issho was interesting because of his color combinations of black and green, which gives you a wide variety of options and different approaches for the deck. In addition, he has 2 abilities. One that allows me to reduce my opponent's characters by 1 cost when he's equipped with a Don for the turn. The second allows me to pay 1 at the end of my turn to set one of my characters with cost 5 or less as active. I ultimately decided to play less of the black attributes and focus more on the tempo attributes of green to build towards a fortress-style kid deck. Playing green gives us access to Supernovas and Don Quixote pirate-type cards, so we're building on accruing value using the searchers and tempoing out with mid-sized blockers that allow me to utilize my leader's end of turn ability to restand them. With the amount of removal options in the game, I think I have to be careful with how I approach this deck, but I think this version is the best way to approach Issho.
Joel is reading like we're reading.
There's gonna be a lot of that today.
At first I didn't know what I was going to do with Sanji. He's a blue-green leader that allows me to untap 2 Dawn the first time I play a vanilla character each turn, as long as my character count is 3 or less. But after 10 different versions, I landed on this. Strategy is simple: play vanillas that go all in on combat, so I can use Sanji's leader ability to untap 2 Dawn and protect the board with events. My top end, I chose 9-cost Zoro and Sanji, which can be set up together with my Coronas. I also added John Giant as an additional large beat stick to cheat off Sanji while setting 2 Dawn to active off leader. And backing up all my attackers are events like Love Love Mellow and Onigiri. My only real concern is the lack of blockers, but with characters on board and event counters, I think all should be fine.
Any predictions for this
Issho.
matchup?
Issho? Probably
Issho
Issho.
easy?
But I want it to be Sanji.
I think Sanji might be aggressive enough though, because Issho is a
not play. We got
Yeah,
but Sanji here has
for
access
Issho?
to blue
No,
Sanji
you
and
attach a
green
Dawn,
Zoro.
everything gets minus
1 Dawn. And I'm going to pass.
Okay. I'll draw for turn. Pay 2. I'm gonna play Killer. Pass turn.
It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it. 3. Like Dracula Nihawk. I'm gonna bring out a Warlord Zoro. And vanilla. I get 2 Dawn back. And with that, I'm going to do 7 to
7. I'll take that. No trigger.
and pass to you.
Draw for turn. Play Bonnie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Top 5.
Yep. Supernova.
So Austin's going to be slamming down pretty hard if he's running the vanilla film package. I'm going to have to prepare this board if I'm planning on dropping this 8-cost kid.
Oh, so he's probably like 8-drop kid, isn't he? He's probably,
I see it right there. It's in the middle.
Yeah, you definitely want it.
Hey, I know that guy.
Okay, and I'm going to attack the Zoro for 6.
I'll do 1 with Frankie.
Okay.
The really cool thing about Issho is that I can dig through my deck using my searchers without exposing them to the attacks by using his end of turn effect.
So Joel's opening play immediately raising the alarm that this could be an 8-drop useless kid deck. With both a Zoro and Sanji in hand, I can leverage this Perona to set the best sequence possible to interact with it. So for now, we're poking to either take a few extra life or a few extra cards out of hand.
5 cheerleader.
Okay.
6 cheerleader.
2K.
Do Corona. And top 5.
And finding Red Rock doesn't hurt either. Now I can go wide with the Sanji, go tall with the Zoro, and then Red Rock a potential useless kid the turn I start leveraging them for attacks.
Not gonna lie, feeling pretty lucky that I didn't get hit harder that last turn, which means now I'll be able to clean this board effectively. Issho leads in with an attack.
6 of the Nihawk. Yep.
5-cost Drake cleans up the rest of the unit.
Gonna Drake the Zoro.
Yep.
Now Austin's board's almost empty, that gives me breathing room.
Lucky for me, my opponent wants to play attrition, thinking his 8-drop kid will clinch the board state. So I feel pretty relaxed in fighting over the board state with this 3,000 worlds while sitting at a healthy life total.
Take that. No trigger.
And we're going to bottom deck this X Drake.
Dude, I'm excited though. This is great.
This is already better. This is already better than any regionals I've watched.
Unfortunately, I still haven't found the 8-cost kid, even off of this last life. Luckily, Austin didn't add any threats to the board this turn. So I'm going to use this opportunity to dig.
Pay 1 for Bonnie.
There it is. Knew it was coming eventually.
Play 85.
Don Quixote 2. I'm in danger.
Attack 5 to lead.
I will do Love Mellow.
Okay.
And I have 3 or less. I'll draw 1 card.
Play the Diamante and pass turn.
So I was hoping Joel was going to slam useless kid untapped and build out blockers the following turn. But with this Diamante on the board and a potential kid next turn, I feel like the Sanji plan is off the table for now. So instead, I'm going to cut off resources by taking out this searcher and then ravaging the board with my Zoro and my Red Rock next turn.
No, I'm a no, you don't have Sanji. I think you have to, you have to...
At this point, Sanji.
This guy's playing Frankie, oh my god.
The only way... Okay, here's the thing. If he played the Zoro, he could potentially go for lethal off the Red Rock. And just swing 3 times.
So good.
I am not feeling good. Yeah, I'm putting down the 8-cost kid, but that Zoro alone is a fortress breaker. I'm really worried about how many resources I'm going to have to give up just to untap next turn. And Austin's still at 4 life.
Back to the throne. Shit.
All I can do at this point is wall up and hope it holds.
Now it's showtime. First, I get to play this Usopp for 1 since my leader gives me 2 Dawn back active. Now it's time to make like Shanks and get rid of this kid.
There it is. There we go.
But with a field full of blockers, I know I'm not killing him this turn. So I'm going to chip away at his resources so even a second 8-drop kid should be easy pickings.
I'll do 5 to baby 5.
The question is whether you attack all the times with the Zoro or you just leave it active.
You can leave it active.
Yeah, I think you do twice.
He has 4 life. You can totally leave it active.
No trigger.
I'll do another 9k to your leader.
Oh, block.
Okay.
And now he activates.
Blocker. Pass.
One more.
Oh, yes, he's doing it!
Green, never punish, never punish.
That's a good Red Rock.
That is the upside of blue. Is everything that could show up in this tournament, this scares me. Not because of what the leaders do, but because it's the colors, and the colors have cards. Like Eustace Kid.
My kid is sunk, my board is decimated, and I'm facing down Zoro at 1 life. My only saving grace is that my opponent left Zoro rested. So maybe if I swing hard enough, I might be able to create space to lock this board down again.
13 to the Zoro.
Yep, that will do it.
5 to leader. Baby 5, pass turn, and restand Diamante.
So a slight miscalculation. Ended up losing my Zoro, but I do have him down to 1 life and 1 blocker with a nice pair of vanilla beat sticks in my hand. Since I don't know what's on top of my deck for Sanji, I'm instead going to try and set up back-to-back swing turns with this Frankie, since he can dodge a Punk Gibson and leverage my Onigiri to defend board next turn.
8k to your leader.
Punk Gibson for 9.
Okay. I'll do 6k to your leader.
2k.
You have 5 cards in hand?
Yeah.
I'm still at 1 life. I still have my blocker. I'm still in this.
85.
He's back.
5 at Usopp.
Right, for sure. You keep it.
No, you have to give him a Zoro.
Yeah,
you have to keep it over.
Whoa! Dude, give him
Whoa!
My God.
He's also back.
I'll play the Rosinante with him now. Faster.
Alright.
It ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Joel Mata, Rocky Balboa.
And now I'm at a crossroads. I can either try to get over this kid with a series of attacks the next couple of turns, or I can go all in with my Sanji and hope I can flip a Zoro into play. I'm at 3 life, Joel has only a couple characters on board and few cards in hand. So I'm going to chip through these next couple turns and get through this kid.
12 to Eustace Kid.
I'll block that one.
Okay. Zoro. Got 2 back. And I'll pass 2.
I'm untapping with this kid. 2 turns ago, I was in the hole. Now I'm gonna crawl out of it and shove Austin into the hole.
9 to the Frankie.
I will counter for 6. Okay.
I'm gonna play Drake to KO the Frankie.
Oh, man.
I'm baiting an event card, locking down board with 8-cost kid, getting a KO with 5-cost Drake, searching for counter power, getting Austin down to 2 life, And resolving Rosinante for Kid. Bye-bye, hole!
Well, I took my line and I have to stick to it, and either Kid goes or I go.
Zoro, got you back. Do 10 to use this kid.
I'll pitch the Diamante for 11.
Okay. 9 to use this kid.
2K.
And so, I guess I go.
7 to leader.
No trigger.
7 to leader.
3.
Okay. 7 to leader.
No trigger.
Just go 12 to leader.
You got it.
Good game, dude.
Good game.
Like 6 minutes off Zephyr.
I know, I'm sorry.
I called it! Black Sakazuki!
It was your deck that! It was your
King is
deck,
not bad.
King and Sakazuki were the decks
King
that
is really good.
That's what I'm telling you!
King is really good.
King is really good! So, I was assigned King from set 1. He is a 5-life purple leader with a passive effect on your turn that reduces your opponent's characters by 1k power if you're at 10 Dawn. Which is kind of conflicting because yes, purple wants to ramp fast, but they also want to minus Dawn, which makes sticking at exactly 10 Dawn a little difficult. Instead of building into King's ability, I'm going to build around his typing. Taking advantage of his Animal Pirates type, we're going to ramp big and hard with the best of the bunch. Onigashima, which is locked to Animal Pirates, along with 3 other Dawn ramp cards and 5-drop Kid to recur Dawn. Then it's all top-end nonsense. Big body swings.
Good luck.
Alright, good luck.
You got turn 1.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Alright, let's do this. And I'll pass.
Black Sakazuki is actually the first leader I ever played in this game, so I was kind of excited to get back to my roots with this one. Besides the leader being horribly inefficient, allowing me to pay 3 and pitch a card to KO a 0-cost character, he does still have 2 things going for him. He's a 5-life leader, which allows me flexibility to build up my hand size, and as a black leader, he has access to some of the best board removal in the game, and Gecko Morio. The coolest thing is that I can actually build effectively around my leader's ability through reduction, because I can use 3-cost broke, giving me another way to pop 0-cost characters, but without having to trash a card. So aside from all the generically good black stuff, we're also on cards like Laboon, Issho, and 10-drop Kuzan.
Yeah, I'll pass 2.
Job turn? I'll 6k leader.
2k.
Fair enough. Shiki.
Cool.
Pass.
Well, Ice Age the Shiki, and then I'll pay 3, and then I'll KO the Shiki.
Fair enough.
And then I'll swing 5 to lead.
I'll take it. No triggers.
Pass turn.
And out the gate, I'm not feeling great. I lost the die roll, I'm on a bad mulligan, I'm going to my 3rd turn, I've done no damage and 0 characters on board. So, all I can do this turn is pray my Mr. 2 sticks while accelerating me a little and try to get in for 7. Wish that was a swing to put him to 3 instead of 4, but we'll take what we can get here.
I'll 7k leader.
I will take that.
Yeah, I'll pass.
So Sunny's still in the slow lane here, and while I would want to get in while it's good, I don't want to waste my bigger reducer on this Mr. 2. So I'm going to get in with leader and leave Brook back. Since my deck is built around my leader, anytime I'd put them to 0, Brook can just free kill them without paying the 3 cost and discarding a card.
And we'll pay 5. Sabo.
Plus with the Sabo, I can insulate them from KO while also finding and setting up my Morios. Especially since something like a king or other character with on-play removal is Sunny's best way to catch up on the next turn.
So, I'm thinking turn 4 is going to be a great opportunity to get back into this game, but Alex doesn't leave me anything rested and invalidates all my removal. So, now instead of having an opportunity to set a new tempo, I'm stuck playing to whatever removal he's setting up at 8 Dawn. Unless...
Because you can also just play
This is
reduction.
probably the part where they were thinking about calling a judge.
He's thinking.
He's thinking about
how does Zephyr work?
Yeah, he's thinking about Zephyr.
won't do anything right now.
Yeah.
They can call a judge. I mean, I probably should have specified that. They can obviously like be like,
Mike!
yeah. We're literally sitting here being like, are they about to call judge? Hey guys, what's up?
Does this work?
Okay,
Because
so you're talking about Sabo effect, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna explain it for the people at home in full.
Thank you.
So,
Okay.
Zephyr's ability lets you come down and negate character's ability. I'm talking to them, not you, alright? lets you negate a character's ability, and then if the character is under, what, 6,000? Yeah. 5,000 or less, it KOs it. What we're talking about here is how that affects Sabo. So Sabo is not currently activating an ability, he has placed a static ability on characters.
Okay.
So if you target Sabo, it will just get rid of blocker, however the static ability will still be there and will not get KO'd.
But if you use it on the Brook is what we're wondering. Does
The
it
Brook
get
has
rid
a
of
static
the-
ability applied to it, it's not losing its own ability. So it would just lose the when attacking and on play ability.
Oh, so it still can't be KO'd.
It can't, nothing can be KO'd under the Sabo.
Okay.
Got
cool.
you. Okay, okay.
I assume you want to take that back.
Yeah, I'll
Go
take it
for
back.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So yeah, I'm up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. Or a new season of Schitt's Creek.
Let's do this. I will 7k lead.
7k lead.
Yeah.
2k.
Okay. I'm just gonna work to put on as much pressure as possible so that if Alex taps out for something like a Moria here, he's as exposed as possible.
I have 8 Dawn, so I'm gonna draw a card, discard a card. Discard the Poly.
Okay.
I pass.
How many in hand?
4.
So I'm feeling pretty good at this point. Sunny's on 10 Dawn next turn, so that's kind of scary because he can start slamming some really big bodies. And my next turn is supposed to be setting up my 10-drop Kuzan in hand to put most things into Brook or leader range. So I just need to make sure I'm stabilized enough to weather 2 of Sunny's turns if he gets super aggressive. On the bond, correct?
Okay. He's -2.
Get a draw. Cool.
You better double in.
Yup.
My
On the
man.
wall. Okay, both of those. Returning 3 events.
Sure.
5 to lead.
I'll take it. No triggers.
6 to lead.
I've lost my tempo, I've lost my board, and now Alex's big scary black interactive deck is bearing down on me like an aggro deck. And now I need to decide which resources can navigate me to a successful Rush Kaido or a board clear Kaido victory from this point.
I'll take it.
I will pass. Yeah, pass turn.
And now my problem is this. I don't have a board wipe Kaido, and the Kaido I do have can clear 2 things between his KO and his attack. But I'll be putting myself down to 5 Dawn, and will be stuck at 7 Dawn next turn while probably need another Haymaker play. But what other choice do I have?
2k.
Kaido? Okay, the Lucci.
Lucci.
Okay. And I'll swing into Sabo.
Normally giving your opponent a Kaido turn like that would be pretty bad, but I priced him into setting himself back on Dawn. I managed to keep my Brook on board to combo with my Kuzan, and I'm at a healthy 4 life with no second Rush Kaido coming down next turn. Time to lock it in. I'll KO the Kaido. It minuses 5 to all cards on board, and then it KOs one of your cards with the cost of... Oh, 0. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna KO the Shiki is what I meant.
Okay.
Sorry, my brain just turned off.
It's like, confused.
We're gonna go 5 to lead.
1k.
Okay. I'll pass turn.
And this is where setting myself back really hurts. I don't have a good way to deal with that 10-drop Kuzan, and I can't pressure Alex's life total effectively.
I'll 5k lead first.
5k lead first? Yeah, I'll take that. No trigger.
9k lead?
No matter what, I can't make progress in this game without still going back at Dawn and utilizing this Kaido on board.
I'll take that as well.
So I'm going to see if I can work away at Alex's life total and remove that Brook to make it a little harder to remove my cards.
Play Zephyr.
Cool.
-1 Dawn. Pop the Brook.
Sounds good.
And then I will pass.
Okay. This is where I really get to make my deck shine. Untapping with this 10 cost Kuzan not only makes it easier to utilize my leader ability, but it allows my incidental removal cards, like the Brook I had, to be leveraged to the fullest. Yeah. I'm gonna activate this. Pay 3. Trash the Kuzan. KO the Zephyr. I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna Ice Age the Kaido, bringing it to 0.
Damn. Okay.
I'm gonna pay 5. KO the Kaido.
Fair enough.
Swing 5.
1 card in hand.
1 card in hand.
1k.
Okay. Pass.
Pass?
Pass.
Ooh, okay. That's an interesting one.
You got 4 in hand?
Yeah, 4 in hand.
Okay.
Draw turn. Alright. Let's see. Where do I stand right now?
So the cons of last turn, I lost my whole board. The pros, is Alex only has 1 card left in hand and 2 life. And I'm sitting on a Rush Kaido in hand. So if I put on enough aggression, I think I can still take this game.
I'll play Missile Sunday.
Okay.
Let you
Draw a card?
Draw 2. Oh, it's just 1.
Draw 1, yeah.
And then it ramps
ramp
1, right?
AK lead?
Take that. No trigger.
Pass.
Sonny, I know you want to Rush Kaido me. And I know you want me to clear out that all Sunday so that I don't have any 2K in hand or a blocker to stop myself from losing to the Rush Kaido. Not if this guy has anything to say about it.
5 lead. 2K.
Okay. 6 lead.
I'll 2K that.
4. We'll KO the all Sunday.
Fair enough.
Gonna return those 3. I removed your extra attacker. I insulated my blocker and my board from your Rush Kaido. This game's mine.
No Onigashima, no room to Kaido on board, no characters on my board. Am I even playing a purple deck? I'll 6K into 4K.
6K into 4K.
Yeah. Kaido. Cool. 9K lead.
No more cards in hand. There's no more Dawn active, right?
No, we're not active, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. And I'll pass.
Time to show these animal pirates the power of the Navy.
Sabo, man. Sabo's too good.
9 lead.
I'll take it.
Okay. 9 again.
I thought I was playing the big body strat. Why is Alex styming me with consecutive 9K swings?
Yeah.
Pitch 10.
Okay. 7.
Yeah.
Take 12.
You got it. Nice, dude.
GG's.
Oh.
Sorry for being in such a hurry. I have a friend's birthday after this.
And now I'm facing Ore and Oden. And honestly, it's a little scary after having to deal with that 9-cost Zoro last game, because he also has a multi-swinger and with his 8-cost Kazuki Oden.
Good luck, dude.
That you as well?
Oh, he's not.
Alright, let's go. Issho versus Kazuki Oden.
Let's go.
Okay.
Pass. Brand new.
Killer pass turn.
It feels really good to be facing off against a 4-life leader when I want board control early and to end the game after resolving Oden or Zoro. I'm just that much closer to lethal from the moment that Oden comes into play. But Joel is in black, and I gotta wonder if he may still be packing some heat in there, like a Gecko Moria or any black removal. Take this one. Okay. Yeah, use my leader ability. Trash a Toki. Pay 3 for Izo. Rest the killer. And swing 5 to killer.
Okay.
And pass turn.
I don't know how to feel about Ore trying to aggressively mitigate my board this early. It could be really good for me that he's burning these resources early before my 8-cost kid comes down, or it could be really bad because it means his hand is really good. Unlike mine, which is pretty clunky at the moment. Let's go 7 to the Momo.
Momo gone.
Pass turn.
6 to lead.
2K.
7 to lead.
No trigger.
Pass turn.
While the obvious play is to use a Sabo to start filtering from my hand, I know there's a 4-cost Yamato just waiting to come down and rest it, so that Oden swings on it for 8 or 10. So if I'm already behind, I'm going to see if I can bait Ore into a spicier play. 7 to Izo.
Izo gone.
Rosinante, pass turn.
I think he's expecting Yamato rest, swing into the Rosinante, and then he pump Gibson's rest the Yamato.
The thing is, like, I'm like putting you on Gibson after checking that life like that if you're the green player.
Pay 4 for Yamato. Rest the Rosinante. Swing 5 at Rosinante. You know what? Make it.
No way!
Damn,
He's gonna do it.
right.
He's gonna keep it. That's crazy, dude. That's a great call.
Pump Gibson to Yamato. Okay, that actually worked. Rosinante acted as a blocker, and I was able to force his character to be rested going into my turn.
That play was kind of crazy. Joel played that so comfortably that I'm actually a little scared. I thought I was outright ahead in this match so far, but now I'm double thinking that.
Top 5. Take the kid. We'll go 10 to the Yamato.
This attack's kind of hard for me. On one side, I'm healthy enough where I feel good tapping out for Oden next turn. On the other hand, I know a kid's in Joel's hand, and I'd like to keep another piece to pressure him. Yeah, okay. But in the end, I'm fine letting the Yamato go. Better to keep the counter power to fight over my Oden, or something better. 5 to lead.
Is that Zoro? He has a Zoro in hand! Holy shit! Oh! And just like that, this kid isn't gonna do anything on the board. Listen, Joel sat down there. I heard Orgo. I have plans, so I'm trying to play faster. I hope you don't think I'm rushing you. And he said, "I'm gonna play Zoro and end the game." Yeah!
So I went from Cloud 9 the last couple turns down to Rock Bottom. Pay 1 for Bonnie. I have to play another Zoro? Backed by Oden, no less? 7 to lead.
Take it. No trigger.
I know that my hand and board is not strong enough to play around my kid with the Zoro on board, so I'm going to lean to playing the Sabo and hope to draw some outs. Just going to trash 2.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Okay. 5 to Bonnie. 9 to lead.
No trigger.
Sorry, that's a restand with his ability, right?
Yeah,
I should do it when I
attacking.
swing. Is that okay? I did
Yeah,
it
that's
right
fine.
now?
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. And then 9 to lead again. Oh, that's 9. 10. Pay 2. Restand. 9 again.
No trigger.
Leader ability. Trash this. Get 2 down active. Play a second Zoro. Pass turn. I know I already played Zoro, but what about second Zoro?
2. 2! Well, 3 for the day, actually. Looking pretty good for me.
Yeah,
huh? 5 to leader.
No trigger.
I gotta switch it up. Fortress Kid is no longer an option. Now, I have to be the aggressor and hope that kid takes the attacks, so I can hopefully follow up with a lethal attack. Play Rosinante, pass turn, and then restem the Sabo.
I don't think there's a better feeling in the world than untapping and being able to swing 9k 6 times in one turn. 11 on to Kid. And yeah, restand. Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Okay. Go to 12.
Swing 11 to the Kid again.
Block.
Restand. 11 to Kid.
I'll block that. Yeah, not the best situation I've been playing One Piece.
Down here. Swing 11 to Kid.
Uh, 11, 12.
12. Restand. Swing 11 to Kid, I guess. And then 1 to, and then 5 to leader.
And here's where we had an issue.
Active, because I already did it.
Back down.
Oh, did he forget?
But since we're delayed by a good minute and change, we couldn't confirm right away.
Hey, the Zoro should have 1 more activation, because you paid 1 on the first attack and didn't unrest it, and then you paid 2 to unrest it.
Oh.
So the Zoro should have 1 more attack on it.
Gee, thanks, Mike. That really helped me so much.
It looks like he's going to commit to the pass and just say that it's active because he paid.
He's not killing 2 Zoros this turn.
Yeah, because I got nothing, so I'm just going to swing 7.
To lead?
Yeah, to lead.
Sure. No trigger.
Nah, pass turn.
9 to lead. Use my lead ability, draw it again. 9 again. Using this, 9 again.
You got it.
GG's.
Good game, man.
Let's go, Zoro, baby!
Friendship ended with Zoro. Now, Sanji is my best friend.
Alright, here we go! Semifinals! Sakazuki versus Red Uta. Who will go on to face Kozuki Oden in the final? Let's go.
Dude, that's so crazy. I did not think Oden was going to be in the finals, I'll be real.
So I am not a Zoro red deck. I do not get the privilege of just going wider than Black's removal. But with how cost inefficient Alex's leader can be, I think I can get ahead of his removal, barring a big Lucci play.
2 for Brandon.
Yep.
Yaya's an aggressive 5-life leader, which can be a little rough because it'll take me a while to kill him while I'm working away at his board, allowing him to take much more aggressive lines against me. We're gonna take 2K. Okay. Trash these 2. Okay. And then I'll pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. I'll go 5 of life.
1K.
Okay. There you go. I'll pass. Cool.
Schneider. Bro, he was cooking in your first game. He was so incredibly valuable. In Yaya's first game, the Schneider on curve was crazy important to his aggression. So now I need to decide how I want to deal with it. Either utilizing this Ice Age in my hand with leader ability to kill it before it can attack, or take a turn off to set up this Kuzan for more value turn over turn. 1. I'm gonna Ice Age the Schneider. Sheesh. And then I'm gonna pay 3.
Yeah. Trash a
Kuzan.
Okay, and he's dead.
Yeah. Because my deck goes so big with Moria's, Issho's, and this 10-cost Kuzan, I figured it's better to remove this pressure in this early part of the game.
Losing one of my few vanillas in the deck definitely hurts, but getting an Ice Age for it, while Alex didn't develop a body last turn, feels pretty good.
Go 7 of life.
Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. No trigger.
If this first one was good enough to eat an Ice Age, then this second one is gonna put in good work for me.
He's back,
He's
baby.
always there. I'll pass.
Keep him going. Why even bother killing the first one when he just swings 7 and plays another one? Yeah, I think I'm gonna swing 6 lead.
Oh, this has a trigger?
What
the?
I didn't even know that! Oh, it just activates the output,
Yeah,
so you
okay,
get to search.
so search. That's
Sick.
cool. I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
I was
That's
like,
sick.
trigger on red?
What's happening? Then I'll do 5 for a Sabo. That trigger was scary for a second, but in the end, he replaced a 1K in hand with a 1K in hand. Granted, it's a 6K body that can become 8K with leader ability, so it's not nothing, but Trash those 2.
So, Alex discarded a Moria, which is never, ever good, because it just means he has another one in hand. And he has Lucci and Helmeppo in the trash, meaning anything costing 5 or less is over. So I have to decide if I want to play characters that can't die to the Lucci and give Sabo a free block this turn, or try to get value with what I've got now.
Effects, I'll buff. He's at 7.
7, cool.
I'm gonna go 7 at life.
7 at life. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
No trigger.
And then I'll go 7 at life.
4 active. Okay. I'll block and give you a 2K.
Pay 4 Luffy and I'll pass.
Cool. This is why I killed the Schneider earlier. Now I'm untapping on my Moria turn with 3 life and a blocker Sabo that I can either use defensively or I can pressure his rested characters with it. Things are going perfectly my way. 5 at Schneider.
That's okay.
Okay, I'll Luffy.
Yeah.
And I'll return the 2 events and the Moria. 6 lead.
Guess I just do it again. I'll trigger the Luffy.
And then once you're done with that, I'll pass turn. Even though I'm in a good position, I'm still constantly afraid whenever I see a foam card, because I have no clue what they do. What if he just suddenly blows me out of the water?
How is any leader that can play Gecko Moria among one of the worst in the game? What was this poll?
Go 5 into Helmeppo.
5 into Helmeppo.
Yeah.
You got it.
Pay 6 for Bullet. Cool. And then 3 for Shiraya and I'll pass. Cool.
I'm rebuilding with some pretty good cards here. So as long as I can dodge another Lucci play, I may be able to get Alex into lethal rush territory.
I'm gonna pay 1. Doesn't need to happen. We'll give -2 to Shiraya. And then pay 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll place this, play Laboon, rest Laboon. Give it to Bullet.
What is the minus?
4.
So he's at 2.
So he's at 1. And then I'll pay 4 for another Lucci.
If you voted either of these black decks into the event, just know I hate you, and especially I hate you.
We'll do 5 to lead.
I'll give you 6.
7.
No trigger.
9.
No trigger.
Pass.
Not having those Namis is really tough.
Yeah, that was the thing that when I was watching the last game that I noticed, like, those are killer.
They're really good because you
They're
can use
so
leader ability
good.
for free essentially.
Yeah, and when he wasn't able to like remove them at all,
Yeah.
you were just like powering through it every single turn.
Like I'm trying to think of like, what do I do here that without the Namis is kind of rough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with few options left, just gonna do what red does best. Rush them down. Okay, let me just try that.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll go 5 into Laboon.
1.
Okay. Pay 4.
It's the boy.
And then we'll just go 5 into Laboon.
5 into Laboon.
Yeah, because you have what, 2? Yeah, you have 3 left.
And then you have 6 left, right? Yeah.
Okay. I'll pay 6.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
Pass.
And with the gas tank on E, it's time to close it out. 7 at Kid Killer. Eight lead.
A 9. Oh, did you think that I forgot about you? I hate you the most for voting a black leader into this tournament.
9 lead.
Trigger.
That's crazy.
How are they all in your life? I've never seen that before.
That's crazy.
Do you mind if I look at your trash?
Yeah, go for it. Here.
That's insane.
You want to know what I just searched out too? Oh, no. The last one.
Oh God.
So I saw all 4. That's crazy. I saw all 4.
There's that. 9. 9.
Exactly 9.
Oh my God. Good shit, man.
Alright, our final match will be Black Sakazuki versus Ozaki Oden.
What could go wrong?
Finals, baby, let's go!
I know Alex is a black player. He's comfortable with this color. I've seen him in some of his other matches. I know he's a good player.
Or is a really good player. Just from locals, I get to see him make what I see as unviable decks more viable. So that is immediately a threat to me.
Just being able to KO a character with your leader ability is huge. Cycle and reduce is very heavy in that kind of deck. And just being able to KO a character for free is big. And I'm very terrified of some of those combos.
The main reason I was like kind of surprised by Oden making it this far is because its first matchup was against the Iceburg. And the Iceburg package right now is really strong for the set of leaders that we had for this tournament. There is one scary thing about that Oden leader. It's just that if they made the deck right, they are constantly gonna have a slap back at the end of every turn, no matter what. They're just gonna keep slamming me with either counters or just playing more and more cards on their field. So it's gonna stress me out and I'm not gonna have enough targets to KO.
I think there's a lot of power in the green's built-in ability to rest and attack. And using my leader's ability, I can attack even stronger after resting, whether it's with the leader or the characters. So I am planning on out-cleaning a color that his entire gameplay is cleaning the board. So we'll see how that will work.
The first thought that comes to mind when I think about this matchup is that I definitely am going in having the advantage, whether I go first or second, it doesn't really matter for me. Just because green does not really have the ability to bring stuff back from trash. So the moment I'm able to KO it, it is out of sight, out of mind for me.
Good luck, bro.
Hell yeah.
Pass. Cool.
Those are getting charged. Not the altar, come on.
It's the only card in there you can take, yeah.
Pass turn.
Yeah. Momo.
Cool.
3, 4, 5. Take Issho. Okay. I use my leader ability.
I really like the level of board control that like Or has been committed to in this deck. No, he's playing. He's gonna get off the ability. Because he knows he has such great top ends, he's like, I'm just gonna bleed you, make sure I stay as high as possible so I can take a turn to tap out.
You got it.
Pass turn.
5 at Momo.
Yep.
-2 to Issho?
Yep.
KO the Issho.
That's
yeah.
fine. That works.
Pass.
This brook is kind of a problem. My whole game plan is maintaining board parity until I start playing Odens and Zoros. But this brook is great for Alex, letting him pressure back with attack and opportunity to KO. So even if it's costly, I need to remove it this turn.
Pay 4 for Yamato, rest the brook. I will use my leader ability.
Okay.
Trash a mountain god, restant 2 Dawn, swing 8 at brook.
I'll take that.
Pass turn.
We'll do 7 to lead.
And my poor little leader?
Hey, you poor little guy.
No trigger.
Okay. I'll pay 1. I'll Ice Age the Yamato.
Yeah.
And then I'll pay 3 and play another brook KOing the Yamato. If Or thought the first brook was bad, what about second brook?
Already made that joke.
7 to lead.
7 to lead. You got it. No trigger.
4.
Okay.
For Hiyori.
Mm-hmm.
Then use the Hiyori, pay 1,
okay.
Draw 1. And then I'll pay another 1.
Okay.
For a Toki.
Cool.
And I'll pass my turn.
I know what the comments are gonna say. They're gonna say, why would you play such small things against a potential Lucci? My hand isn't great. Nothing interacts with this board well, and I needed to cycle this Hiyori. At worst, he's wasting a Lucci on characters I feel won't help me in this matchup. At best, I set up some defense when I try to resolve an Oden or a Zoro.
Can Or read my mind? Does he know I drew a Lucci last turn? Is this bait? Did you do that one?
No, he hasn't.
Let's go! Swing 7 to lead, and I'll -1 to... That's not a blocker.
It's a blocker, but you KO'd it with this, no?
No, I'm
what
not
are you
KO.
minus?
I'm minusing to Neko.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay.
No trigger.
Pay 4. Play a Rabuchi KOing both of those. Turn 1.
Yeah.
These 3. And then... Swing 6 to lead.
Take it. No trigger.
I'll pass turn.
The only saving grace right now is that Alex doesn't have a Moria. He can only play like his spare like 2-for-1 hand comboing and stuff.
Yeah, but he's still propagating bigger board.
Oh, 100%.
It's
But
not
I
for
think
life.
it gives the opening to tap out though and try to get back ahead with a Zoro or a Oden.
7 to brook.
7 to brook. And then you have what, 7 left?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He countered?
Makes me change my strategy.
Okay, let's switch gears.
I'll pay 3 for a Mihawk.
Okay.
On play effect, 1/ card rested. That's
Oh!
Okay, I see. Right on.
Whoa! Did they just hear it? Okay.
For another Kazuki Hiyori. I will use her ability.
Cool.
Trash. Play Yamato, rest the Revolution, draw 1. I'll pass turn.
That's value.
How did Or suddenly neg me 3 cards and gain 3 bodies? I thought I was playing Gecko Moria. That was sick. So funny every time it happens. God, I love this event. 6 at Ryoma.
2K.
Okay, 3d4. For Kuzan, draw 1. 5. For a Sabo. We'll trash a Kuzan. And a Borso.
Yep.
And then I'll swing 6 at Ryoma.
A Ryuma.
Yeah.
He gone.
Cool. And then I'll pass turn.
So Alex just filtered so much that I have to assume a Moria is inbound. Meanwhile, he has an entire board with a Kuzan contesting me. And I don't have any of my bombs yet. I really need to make sure that this field is empty as possible before Moria comes down.
6 to Lucci.
2K.
7 to Lucci.
So all that, and I still don't have a Moria. Now I only have 2Ks left in hand, so these pokes are really advantageous for Or getting my resources. And I don't know what's more valuable, my board presence or my overall resources.
2K. 8 to Lucci.
8 to Lucci.
Oh shit!
So the camera overheated again, thanks to Los Angeles summer. So here's what happened.
Alex thought about it, but allowed the Oden attack to kill Lucci. Or, then passed back with 4 Dawn up. Alex drew for turn and resolved the Sabo loot to start his turn, still not finding a Moria.
And I decided to sit on the floor and observe so that the camera didn't miss the finals. That'd be cringe.
So Or's suspiciously holding up Dawn. I can't tell if he has the interaction or not, or if he just couldn't play his good threats because he needed the Dawn to attack. I still don't have a Moria, so I was more than willing to slow things down in the face of these counter events and just dig with Sabo.
Do 6 to leader minus 40 Yamato.
I'll take it.
Okay.
No trigger.
Wait, so if he's bluffing, maybe I don't need a Moria?
I'll pay 3. I will trash a Hamnako, and we'll KO the Yamato.
Yeah.
5 at Mihawk.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. 6 lead.
That's a 2K.
Pass turn.
I don't have any bombs, and even without Moria, Alex's board is crazy. Plus, this Kuzan is enabling his leader to KO any of my characters right now.
And it was here I realized Alex's camera had been knocked since the start of the game. And I was not going to lose any shot of this finale that I could prevent now that I realized. So, yeah, I fixed it.
It's tough titties. 9 to Kuzan.
9 to Kuzan. Sure.
Pass.
What in the... What in the freak is happening?
My brain hurts.
My board hurts.
10 lead.
Let's see, no trigger.
11 lead.
Guess it's time to use them or lose them? Pay 2 for Punk Gibson. Okay. That's a 9. And then pay another 2 for another Punk Gibson.
Okay.
Was he not bluffing, or did he literally just get these?
3 in hand, 2 active. I'll pass.
Step 1, don't die. Step 2, Oden shenanigans? Cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4.
6 to Sabo.
2K.
Pay 9 for Zoro, Lunar Ability, Trashy Yori, get 2. Dawn up, pass.
Why?
No.
What? This is BM.
Yeah, it's 100% BM.
This is BM. This is very bad manners.
He's showcasing the leader's ability, you guys.
This is very bad manners, guys. This is bad manners kit course.
Dude, he trashed the Tsuru too. It's supposed to be still in play.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
GG. Great game, or.
Oh my god! And he did it! Somehow gets all out. Sakazuki takes this turn.
In the most Sakazuki way possible.
Ban that leader!
Ban that leader!
And just like that, I lost. I went out not boiling hot, but completely iced out.
The winner of the worst leader tournament, Alex!
I was really hoping on Shanks winning. And here we will have this bad leader encased in memoriam into our first bad leader crown.
The cursed crown!
The cursed crown.
Even though it's a bad leader, I'm still punching donuts in people.
Even when Saka is the worst deck, it is still the best deck. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, check out the channel for more great content. Subscribe, become a member to see content like this early. And Luke,
Please watch this again.